But it's because Crypt Rats is damage. It does not. I don't know about this hand. I like this hand even less. I'm not crazy on this, but I will keep this one. I think we can bottom you and you. We go turn 1 Garden, and then we can cycle the Troll of Kazi Dome. Are we against Terror? And now I'm starting to see why I quit playing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not. I'm kidding. You know what I mean? Bleh. Just gonna yield through turn here. I have Let's Dance stuck in my head. That's cool. There's a bracelet. I have an elephant. Autumn has one. Whose turn is it? What did I just draw? But anyway, what it is you buy the little bracelet. They send you this little card, and they give you like an animal, and you track an animal. The idea is like the bracelets. Some of the money goes to animal conservation. Well, my mom, she's a big proprietor of it. And she's the one who got us the bracelets. Just sent us a text. Apparently they have. Apparently they have a sloth now. That'd be adorable. But anyway, what it does is it like tracks your critters' movements. That makes any sense? I don't know. I just think it's cute. I'm gonna deadly dispute. I'm gonna do it right now so they can't counter it later. I guess they could counter it, but we'll see. Cool. You know, would have preferred land, but hey, you know. Beggars can't be choosers. But that would be cool to have a little sloth too, because it tracks your animal. Like my boy Jenga is my elephant, and it gives you like all kinds of information. Like oh, they updated the app. It's a lot differently. He's traveled since they've been tracking him 2,403 miles. He's 35 years old. Moves on an average speed of 0.12 miles. But yeah, it talks about his health and everything. Like it gives you a Google map, and you can like it gives you like an idea of like where he's at and stuff. Although with elephants, I don't know if all of them are like this, but elephants are tracked like months behind to help try to counteract poachers. But he's a 35-year-old red elephant bull. That's my homie. Word up to Jenga out in Mount Kilimanjaro, doing the Lord's work. I don't know. Just yield through turn. I could play the Witch's Cottage, but I want to hold on to our Witch's Cottage so I can try to pick up Troll. But yeah, I think the I will say with penguins, I think penguins get killed and eaten up a lot because what happens is if your animal loses its tracking, which it is a litany of different things. It could be poached, could be the tracking fell off, the tracking died, or you know, by another animal. They'll assign you a new one to watch. And I think she's had a couple different penguins on her penguin bracelet, so I might have to get the sloth one when that comes out. That's pretty cute. I like sloths. They're these greasy, slimy, dirty creatures, but they're also like super cute. Augur of Bolas. I don't see a reason to try to do anything to it. They got a preordained. A lot of real fun matchups today. I've been having the time of my life. I'm going to Wrecker's Bargain. Away this treasure token. I don't care that much about it. I do like this tithing blade a lot, though. We need to try that in paper cut at some point. Can we get a land? Excuse me, sir. May you spare a land? It's a land. I'll play that one. Slow him down just a little bit. Yeah, slow him down just a wee little bit. If you don't mind. Yeah, the scything blade's good. And I'm gonna get some of these. How much are they on like TCG player? $0.18. How much are they for foil? I'm a foil whore. Like $3. I'm not that much of a foil whore. Like what I've been doing with like my pauper decks is like if like in paper, if the foil costs like less than 5 cents more than the like the regular version, I'll foil it. But yeah, like when it starts getting like 10 cents plus on the foil version, I'm just like, eh. You know what I mean? Unless it's way cooler artwork, like the special ones. You know what I mean? The ones that are like the special editions. If it's like that, then yeah, I'll totally maybe spend a couple dollars more to get like cooler artwork. But for the most part, you know what I mean? How much are those Junji? Oh, my Thoughtseize. So I have Thoughtseize, my 4 Thoughtseize for 8 rack, and I have like different versions of them. So I guess I don't want that. I was gonna say it'd be cool to have a playset of the Junji Ito Thoughtseize, but then I was like, well, you know, I have one, and then I have my foil Thoughtseize I won from a tournament playing 8 rack, and then, you know, I was like, I have different Thoughtseize. So I was like, maybe not. Fairy Seer? Oh, are you Faeries? I thought you were Terror. This got even lamer. This is so lame. Can I defile you? To be fair, it might still be Terror. It might still be Terror. I don't know. But I'm going to assume maybe not. It's a really slow start if it's a Fairies deck. Fairy Seer might just be here for velocity or advantage. I don't know. What's the word when you're scrying and you're like trying to turn? It's velocity, right? I don't know. I don't know tech terms. What am I? Neil deGrasse Tyson? Bill Nye? The science guy, not the actor? Yeah, I'm going Deadly Dispute here. Regardless, we get to draw a card off Wicker Wellspring. So yeah, even if they counterspell, like we still get a card off Wicker Wellspring. It's not that big of a deal. It's a good card, but it's not great. Considering. Hmm. My thing is we play Avenging Hunter and it sticks and they just get it with Fairy Seer and then kill Avenging Hunter and then we're screwed. This is why I don't like the initiative. I really don't like the initiative in like 90% of Magic. It's really lame. Alright. Yeah, let's put Troll back on top of our deck. Just pass. Grab Troll and pass. So if this is Faeries, then Drown in Sorrow would be good. If this is Terror, I don't know. Rotten Reunion? I don't know. Rotten Reunion, maybe. Relics, obviously. Not a ton of stuff. I'm still assuming it's Terror, though. Be surprised if it's not. Augur Bolus comes back down. Sure. What are you getting with Augur of Bolas? Baloney. Augur of Baloney. Preordained? Sure. Hold on, I'm sending offer to buyers. Rude. I wasn't even paying attention. Fairy Seer coming in. Sure. Honestly, I'm probably gonna cycle this troll again. We're not really hitting the land drops I want. To hold on, what it would be? We have what, 6 lands right now? I'm gonna try cast down this Fairy Seer here. Okay, it worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. I'm just trying to debate like what I even want to do here. Our opponent's not done a whole lot, which is kind of terrifying. Brainstorm. So let's see what they get here with Brainstorm. Oh, brainy brain. I'm all out of monster. Is their hand just full of terrors? Because if it is, there's not a lot we can do about it. Well, let's try it. It might stick and then they kill it, or it's going to get countered. We got to try something, though. I can't just keep sitting here doing nothing. I got to do something eventually. They're going to go the route I said, which is kill it and then steal it. So we know they have some kind of counter spell at hand. What did I do? Yield through turn? Whoops. Spell Stutter Sprite. So are they not terror? Let's do it. Spell Stutter. Put it on the stack. I'm willing to like kill myself for this. I'm willing to die on this hill. Okay. That one went through. Do you have another Spell Stutter Sprite? Fuck you! You have another Spell Stutter Sprite. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. I think Drown of Sorrow is worth bringing in. We didn't see a single terror, but I can guarantee they have terror. I'd almost put money down they have terror. I don't mind. You get rid of Reckner's Bargain. I want to keep Tithing Blade. I'm not crazy on Thorn of the Black Rose. Not really crazy on Avenging Hunter either, but like we have to win the game at some point. You know what I mean? Not in love with this, but I'll keep it. This is not a matchup I like. Hey, we win. Not sure why they did that. They sideboard wrong or something? I'm not entirely sure. I'll take it though. I will take it. I will take it. They're like, no, I'm gonna be on the draw. I mean, on the play. I I don't like this hand. I almost kept it though, just because I was almost just like, you know what? What do I care? Mulligan this again. Let's just keep going. that's how that match went out. That's how that match went out. I think I'm gonna wrap that up for today. 1 and 2. That's about what I figured. I do think Golgari Gardens is I don't know if challenging is the right word, but a deck that I definitely feel like you want a lot of reps with in certain games. I suck with the Monarch and the Avenging Hunter. They just don't play in the strategies I like to play, which is a little bit more. I guess I just feel like it's like I don't know like when's a good time to play these. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like. Like every time I play it, like Thorn of the Black Rose, not so much because of the Death Touch, but like Avenging Hunter, like 90% of the time I play Avenging Hunter, I just don't feel good about it. You know what I mean? I just don't feel good about playing Avenging Hunter. I don't know what it is about Avenging Hunter or the Initiative, but I just never feel good about playing it. Outside of that, I like the deck a lot. It does the things I like. Tons of removal, tons of, kill cards. It's a mono black control deck, splashing green. I like it. It does things I like. If I were to like really get serious about wanting to sit down and play a ton of Pauper and I was going to pick a deck from the meta, this is a deck I'm playing. This would be the deck I'm playing from the meta. With that being said, I do like Tithing Blade a lot. I think Tithing Blade was really cool. I really liked it. Fanatical Offering I liked quite a bit as well. I like it over Reckoner's Bargaining for the most part. Reckoner's Bargain for the most part. I like Fanatical Offering a lot. Drown in Sorrow, I've said when it was getting released that's going to be a bomb card. It just feels like a better update, a better version of Arms of Hadar or Hadir or however you say it. But yeah, everything else is old stuff I've been around. I'm a couple sets behind. Like I haven't played Pauper through a couple sets now, and I don't think much has changed. Tithing Blade, like I said, I like Tithing Blade a lot. I like it a lot. I could see it being played in other decks. Yeah, my biggest thing is just the Avenging Hunter. Learning to play the initiative. When is the opportune time to play the initiative? When's the right time to play the initiative? And that's honestly what I have the hardest time with, is trying to figure out, hey, this is the right time to play the initiative. You know what I mean? Those are the moments I have the hardest time with, is figuring out, yes, we play the initiative now. Outside of that, though, I like the deck. Definitely could learn it better. I do feel like Coggates is probably a bad matchup. Terror, I've never been the biggest fan of the Terror matchup. I don't think that was Terror, though. I think that was just Dimir Faeries, which I've never been a big fan of that matchup with a deck like this anyway. That being said, we did get in a really, really sick game 1 win with like 20 seconds on the clock. That first matchup, it was a mirror matchup, but that first matchup was wild. So I really enjoyed that first matchup. It's been a while since I played Pauper. It's been a while since I've really played much Magic, and I would just be 100% honest with you. I'll be 1,000% honest with you. Haven't missed it that much. I played it today, and I had a good time today, but like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't miss it that much. That's my personal opinion. The game is at for me personally, the game is at like a certain power level that I'm just not that into. If that makes any sense. It's silly to me that this deck has 9 draw 2 cards in black. Has 9 cantrips in black. More than that, actually, because of Ichor Wellspring and Limboss. So even more than that. That is like absurd to me. And then on top of that is like the meta has pretty much stayed the same. Not much has changed. I've been gone for like 3 months, and the top meta decks are still all pretty much. Let's look real quick. are all pretty much still the exact same. Um, Meta, Pauper, Burn, Dimir Control, Jeskai Affinity, Dimir Faeries, Golgari Gardens, Grixis Affinity. Oh, did Affinity go back to Grixis style? I knew there was like 2 Affinity decks for a minute. It did. That's interesting. Coggates. Okay, there's the Glitters Affinity. Okay, so it's still around. Familiars, Boros Synth. Yeah, I mean it's basically the same stuff we've been seeing for a long time. Not a ton of new stuff popping up in the meta. So it does get a little old after a while playing the same decks over and over and over and over and over again. You know what I mean? I guess you could kind of say that with Modern as well. It's been kind of the same. It blows my mind that they are still allowing this deck to exist. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Domain Zoo went higher up on the list. Did it get like a new card? I've been a big fan of this deck for a long time. Although I won't play this deck at all without having what's his face? What is this thing? Oh, I won't play this deck at all without having the General Furious Warwick, because that's the whole reason to play that deck in my opinion. Just because it's a pet card of mine. It's not because I think the card is better than any cards in this deck. It's because it's a pet card of mine. That's the reason I'd want to play that. But yeah, I mean, you know, that's the thing with Magic. Is it's kind of just in a lull right now. Another thing too is like I got so tired of them just pushing new product all the time. Just all the time. The rat race of like keeping up with it and stuff. And you know, it's just more enjoyable to play with your friends. It's not to be said that like I don't want to still be within the realm of Magic and keeping privy to Magic and like playing Magic occasionally. Don't get me wrong, I will be playing Magic occasionally, but it's not going to be like the main focus. At least in my opinion. I do want to try out more Arena. I will say that. I do want to play some more Arena. So I'll be looking into that as well as sticking around with Pauper. I wouldn't mind playing some Modern, but I don't want to spend the money into Modern because I don't have 8-rack built. So let's go Golgari scam. What's this? I don't have 8-rack in Pauper. I mean Magic Online built because I am missing. Oh, that's cool. This is cool. I don't have I don't have all the cards needed. I'd have to spend like close to $400 to finish it out, and I'm not about that life. What is 8-rack looking like right now? Asylum Visitor in the main deck? That's wild to me. Have Riel too? Oh, this is like a random Pauper deck. Let's see the last 5-0. Orcus Bowmasters. Ashiok in the main? Okay. This is a non-scam version. That's interesting. But this is a more just regular 8-rack build. Okay. Like, yeah, I don't have the Orcus Bowmasters. I don't have the Urza Sagas. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm missing some stuff. I have it in paper, but I don't have it in Magic Online, so it would cost a little bit. Wow, Saga went down in price quite a bit. They used to be like that price for one of them. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to bounce for today. Thank you all for hanging out. If you want to catch any of my streams live, Twitch is the place to do so. You can follow me here on Twitch to be notified anytime I go live. Saturdays and Sundays, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern is when I'll be streaming. If you want to know what I'm streaming, I will probably be posting. I'll probably post the day before on YouTube what I'm playing or whatever. You know what I mean? So definitely want to check that out if you want to. Link in the description if you're watching on YouTube to all of my other stuff. If you want to support the channel, you can become a member. You can become a patron. You can become a member to my LR Smith channel. All that goes a long way in helping out me and what I do. And yeah, I'm excited about this adventure into my gaming backlog, exploring a lot of games that I've been putting off playing for a long time, and playing a bunch of different stuff. I know a lot of it's not going to be popular. I know a lot of it isn't in the current like search algorithm. So it's probably going to hurt me in the long run of doing this. but for my soul, it will probably help because I just want to play through these games. I want to try these games out. I want to curate my game collection and finally move through some stuff. Plus, I also want to go down nostalgia trip. I want to play some old retro stuff that I haven't played in a long time. So I want to do that too. But regardless, tomorrow I'm going to try out some Fall Guys. I'm excited to see what Fall Guys is like. It's been a couple years since I played Fall Guys, and we'll see what that's like. So if you want to follow me, you can subscribe to me here, whatever, on Twitch. You can do that on YouTube as well. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody. Also, the goodbye screen is going to be the old goodbye screen because I haven't got that updated yet. I'm still working on... I wanted to have, like, when I returned to streaming, I wanted to have, like, all the stuff, like, nicely set up and, like, nice back. I've gotten a little bit of it done, but I haven't had time to do everything I wanted to do. So I'm still working on the show intro, outro, and everything. So it's going to be a little bit of, like, fixing it as we go. So... any bedoozle. Bye, everybody.